Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to another fabulous CB and the Boys radio show. We have got a fabulous hot show tonight with some fire hot topics you don't want to miss. So just sit back and relax and buckle up. It's going to be a thrilling ride on CB and the Boys. So, see you in. George, roll it.
CB Booker, George, Record Boy Holman, Roger Hawkins, Mimi Acosta. Let's go! CB and the Boys, midweek motivator. Come on, gather around, get to 411, and let's talk about it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to CB and the Boys. I am CB, your hostess with the mostess, and we got everybody in the building and one from abroad. So we're going to start off with the fabulous Miss Mimi Acosta. What's up, Mimi?
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? I am fantastic.
Yay. You look gorgeous tonight.
Thank you. Thank you to my backdrop. Thank you to my office. There's a little echoey, but that's because it's empty, but it's all good. I'm going to have it filled up in a couple of weeks. So
Nice.
Got the home office going with my chair, which I'm trying not to fall off, okay?
Go ahead. We get the results with that when certain people fall. Go ahead.
And then we have Mr. Universe himself, Roger Hawkins. What's up, Raj?
Lighters up. What up, people? What's good?
And then from afar aboard a ship in the middle of water in the ocean, we have Mr. George cruising the waters, Holman. What's up, George?
What's up? Out here on the Carnival Dream, doing the thing.
What's good?
Doing what we do best.
Nice. Now, George, once again, what cruise line are you guys traveling this year?
We're on the Carnival. We're on the Carnival Dream. The Dream is the name of the boat.
Nice.
We are visiting Belize and Cozumel. We went to Costa Maya the first day, but we didn't make it. The weather was too bad, and they couldn't dock they couldn't dock safely. They was concerned about running aground. So
it's tornado season around the world.
Yeah, that has to be scary. Well, at least you guys are safe. So that is awesome. So we're going to start off with Mimi. She's got the 411 and her drink special. So everybody wrote it.
Come get the 411 and it's Mimi's drink special. Mimi, let them know what you're sipping on.
So I am not drinking alcohol, but it looks good. Look, whatever, okay? So my mango drink with my strawberries and my blueberries, okay?
You must got something you got to do or somewhere you got to go or someone or something. Like I say, she's trying to keep it together. Mm-hmm.
In about 23 days, I'm going to be in Chicago.
You looking at what I'm doing?
Yeah, Aesthetic Management got the big thing going on that weekend. So we launching all kinds of stuff. So it's gonna be fun.
That's what you're doing.
It's gonna be fun. So I gotta start working out.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Gotta get it together.
Well, I know for a fact. I know George is taking a break from drinking just to be here. I mean,
no, I ain't. I ain't.
I know you got a drink special. You got the package.
Oh yeah,
you got that coming. CB, what you drinking over there?
Water.
Okay. I'm with you.
That's bullshit.
Let me switch cameras right quick.
I'm sure that don't be a hater your whole life. What you drinking, Roger?
Just made a basic apple martini. George got a little mudslide or some crap going on all fancy.
Shit. Okay.
Right. They call it a chocolate mocha What? Chocolate mocha, something. I can't even
Slide.
remember. No, that's not a slide, but it looks like a slide. But
Okay.
I ain't got enough chocolate for the slide. Anyway, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Well, it
well, it
looks
was
good.
more. It was more, but he poured it a little earlier, so
Uh-huh.
most of it all ran down.
It looks
Probably sitting
good.
Okay.
down there on the bottom.
It is. It is.
It looks good.
But
Well, that definitely looks good.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
Very
you know,
tasty.
don't be lactose intolerant, but that's gonna be great.
oh
Look,
yeah,
I need to have that at home. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
That is good.
the straw is candy.
Oh,
Oh,
you got
Yeah,
you
it's
nice.
an
got
edible. It's an edible straw.
So you eat while you drink.
all right. Not bad.
Nice.
Well,
Well,
cheers to you and
you
the
would want
crew.
to
Cheers to
you would
that.
want to drink first. You would want to drink first and then eat the straw.
Oh yeah.
That part.
If you go
But
drinking
yeah,
and
we
eating, you are
definitely
screwed.
George sent me a little bit of footage, so here in a little bit we'll show some of the goings
Yeah.
on that he's got popping here. But
Let's do that. In the meantime and in between time. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Crystal. I'm sorry,
I
babe.
was gonna, I was gonna say one thing I forgot to do was this day in history.
That's okay. You'll find it while we're talking. How about that?
No, no, I got it. I just forgot to do it.
Oh shit. Well then let's go then. Go ahead. Run with it.
All right. So this day in history, May 1st, in 1886, known as the Haymarket Affair, the harrowing events of May began with more than 400,000 Chicago workers joining a nationwide general strike for an 8-hour workday that in Chicago escalated into strike-related clashes and losses of life. And on this day in 1889, May Day, traditionally a celebration of the return of spring, marked by dancing around a maypole, was first observed as a labor holiday designated as such by the International Socialist Congress. So there you have it, this day in history.
Okay.
way to
So
be made.
yeah. Moving right along with the 411.
Okay. Way to have it.
So a mother of 4 babies that were found solid wrapped in tin foil in a freezer is not going to face charges. So let me tell you guys how complex this damn case is.
No, no, it ain't. No.
So a 69-year-old Boston woman, of course, she's not facing charges because the police have been investigating the case since the 4 bodies were found. And George, you got
George,
to
mute
mute
your phone.
You need to mute.
it. You got to mute it, baby.
He
Push
does this
your.
shit every year when he's walking on the ship drunk.
Hey, I'm not drunk yet, but I'm working on it.
Okay. Challenge accepted.
Hey, look, and my bad. I want to say hi to JJ. JJ stepped on in here. What's good, family? What's up? What's up?
What's,
What's up? Everything going backwards tonight, okay? Because somebody over there distracting us. So Ray, he over there distracting us with his nice drink and walking around and shit.
Yeah.
So anyway, so this is what happened. So back in November 2022, according to April 30 press release from Suffolk District Attorney Kevin,
Okay.
DNA test determined that the 4 siblings were biological children of Alexis, 69 years old, an unnamed man who died in 2011. Okay, him and her both had a child, but they gave up the child for adoption. And then here comes these 4. Aldemir had purchased a South Boston apartment in October 1983 and worked at an accounting firm in the city from 1980 until October 2021. All the babies were full term between 37 and 40 weeks and had no signs of trauma or injuries whatsoever per the release from the medical examiner's office. The investigation is one of the most complex and unusual because the district attorney Hayden said that while some have answers, there are many elements of the case that will likely never be answered. We will never know exactly where or when the babies were found in Alexis Aldemir's apartment. We'll never know when they were born. We will never know if the 4 babies were born alive, and we will never know exactly what happened to them. We will never know how Alexis Aldemir concealed her pregnancies and why she chose to do so. Authorities says that they were able to locate the babies at the residence and locate her at the residential healthcare facility and question her about the case. However, she appeared confused, demonstrated a lack of understanding about where she was and who she was or who she was speaking to. Now, if her last name was Thomas.
Yeah. Say it.
Acosta.
Williams. Yeah. Hawkins. Yeah. Okay.
Booker.
Don't give me that shit about we'll never know. You gonna tell me forensics and medical and all that can't the bullshit. They can determine what animals ate 10,000 years ago, but you can't determine how. Get the hell out of here. They're just being lazy. They don't want to do it, and she's hiding behind the crazy thing. I would crazily take her ass in the back room and yeah.
Regardless of how they look at that, they found 4 babies in shoe boxes in her freezer, and they're hers.
That's happened before in history, though. That's what's weird. I've read about stuff like this a while ago. That's no crazy. It's weird.
It is crazy, and we're gonna move right along because, like I said, had she had all the last names that I mentioned, it'd be a different story. They would have been like, "Look, we don't care that she don't know where she at, but I bet you she gonna feel them bars."
Right.
Anyway, moving on. Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is being held in Dubai because one of his friends stole some jewelry, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Floyd.
Dog, your friends will do you dirty.
Wow. Is that not the craziest thing?
But why when you have a friend, I get it, he's the multi-millionaire, but why would you risk making your friend look bad? And Floyd is a pretty generous guy. This much I know for a fact. Yes. He's a generous guy. Love him or hate him.
Yes.
And why would you go somewhere like the Middle East or anywhere period and do that? But why are they're holding him? Because he's got the money. Yeah. I say they go back to the old way. If you steal something, what happens to that hand? I mean, that's exactly what that's so damn.
Cut it off.
Somebody walking around with a little nub like this right here.
They got you. Chop my shit off. Come on, man. But you gotta choose wisely, and I know that's tough, depending because everybody wants to touch you and be around you when you're affluent. So
yes,
I think he'll get out of it, but that's a bad look. That's a real bad look.
It is.
No, it definitely is. It definitely is. Oh, moving right along. So multiple law enforcement officers injured in a shooting that reportedly broke out after police tried to serve a warrant in Charlotte. So they're going to update us on that because they did not have much information on it. And I'm pretty sure that there's a video out there somewhere, but our video guy is having drinks and he's on a ship somewhere. So we're going to let that slide.
Uh-oh.
We're going to let that one slide right there. But no, yeah. See, so they're getting crunk over there in the Carolinas. And the police is all in the midst of it. And that is not cool. That's what's happening now. You got to come in with the SWAT team when you're serving a warrant.
Yeah, listen, people over it. They figure, you know what? I'm going to take somebody before I go. I mean, damn, I can't be mad about that. You can't even, you can't comply anymore without, he was running right at me.
Right, and you can't bring them in just on their own, look, we need to come in, we have to have a conversation. They ain't coming. But if you come in, I got the AK-47 for you. That's not cool.
That part.
So one love to all the officers. I hope that they all come out all right on the other side.
Money guns. All right, we got people hollering. Yeah, what's good, folks?
What's up?
One love.
Hey, Shmoney Guns. What's up? How you doing? That's a lot of love, baby. A lot of love in the building.
Our brother Trey's in the building.
Hey, Trey. I get excited when I see Trey in the building.
That's a damn shame. Yeah, that's funny. So I know, right?
That's my cheerleader. So yeah, I already know. Karma's a bitch. Trust and believe that friend will catch hands or something worse. Exactly, JJ. I'm with you.
Yeah, we be touching. I be touching them up.
Something's gonna definitely happen because that's the thing. He ain't gonna stay in Dubai forever.
No. And then you made me look bad publicly. Yeah, we got action. He's
about to whip somebody's ass.
Yes, he's probably got some of his boys anyway on it. Well, we're gonna leave that one right there because we ain't trying to send no bad. We don't condone violence over here.
No, that's y'all. I don't be giving a fuck. You deserve it. Yep, I'm sending it all that way.
Anyway, moving right along. Moving right along. So Ryan Garcia, guys, right? Remember he just had this fight with Haney.
Oh yeah.
So what's the deal with him testing positive for PED? Which is performance enhancing drugs for those of you who don't know what PED is. So they said that so how do you fail the test the day before the fight and then they still allow you to fight?
Well, remember we talked about that when I was talking about the whole setup thing.
But remember we talked about weight.
Right. So
but if
all
they find drugs,
it all goes hand in hand. So here's what I'll say. That tells me that he and his camp didn't believe he was going to beat Haney flat out. Because when everybody's cutting weight, you're dehydrated, you have to use a lot of guts and grits to fight. So if he's completely hydrated and he's roided up and he's got an unfair advantage. So that fight, he handed him his first loss. It is what it is. But that's why there was no belt exchange, no title, because he literally he failed the weight and he failed the drug test. So I guarantee you they'll probably try and get that fight removed from records and all this other stuff. But he made a lot of money in the process. So it was all a big money grab.
Right. So they don't take the money back.
Yeah, good luck with that. I think because from a standpoint of if you have a contract where you get a certain amount based on entertainment value, that's still money for entertainment. The fight went on, so they fulfilled their part of that bargain. But there'll probably be like a fine, maybe a suspension or something like that. But it always comes out. It's just after the money's exchanged hands, good luck getting it back. You tell me when you get paid for doing a job or something, if somebody gonna get your shit, if you don't get some shit back, if they go, Mimi, I didn't like what you did.
Right. We sounded Nicole in the background getting her drink on him.
It's time for her to go night night.
No, she's getting her gamble on.
She's getting her
right.
Yeah.
She at the blackjack table.
Hey, take the debit card, George. Come back and
Too late. It's attached to the ship card. Ain't it? It's done deal.
Hey, George, you didn't come back working for Carnival. What happened? You spent it all.
Exactly. Meet yourself, George. Meet yourself. Okay, so moving right along. Alec Baldwin. I just love him. I just do. I don't know why. I do. But Alec Baldwin reflects on 40 years of sobriety. That's a long, long time.
I'll never know.
Cool.
He said cocaine was like coffee back then. Everybody was doing it. This is the thing, though. I was in LA in 2015, 16, 17. They were doing it then at the parties. Like, look, it was like the drug of your choice when you walk into the party. Hey, Mimi, what's your flavor? What?
It's never gone away. It's been around since the 50s. I mean, it's never gone anywhere, but people are so open about it now. Like, it used to be kind of if you're in that crowd and lifestyle, everybody knows. But now it's just common knowledge. It's like it's not even taboo, which is kind of weird.
Yes, he said he doesn't discuss it. He said, I don't discuss it a lot. I discuss it every now and then when it makes sense. He said, I'm 39 years sober. I got sober February 23rd, 1985. Okay. Because as I tell people, and you'll appreciate this, I was in Los Angeles in 83 and I had a 2-year daily white hot problem.
Damn.
Every day for 2 years, I think I snorted a line of cocaine from here to Saturn. He continued. We did one on the ring of Saturn and then we took it back home. I mean, cocaine was like coffee back then. Everybody was doing it all day long. I did a lot of coke. That's really crazy because for you to do that much cocaine and still be able to like act in movies and remember scripts and all this stuff, like,
There are a lot of people that don't remember. I remember I was reading about Stephen King today, the author, and he said he was so high and doped up from like stuff he can't remember writing movies and books. Like Cujo, he doesn't remember writing the movie Cujo. He doesn't remember certain books because he was that coked out and doped up. So like, you talk about 70s, 80s, before that, everybody was doing it. It's bananas, but it's very, very common.
Yes, yes. So, Crystal, you got a message out there from shenanigans 420. I hope everyone is having a blessed night. I'm still at work. I thought I'd come in and check on you guys. Hey, Crystal.
Work, girl, work is overrated. Don't do
it. Thanks for coming through. Because I know he's been wanting to catch our show, and I keep forgetting to send him the links to the new ones.
He caught it all right.
He caught one.
And he was here really early because before we even logged on, he was on there like boom, 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 a lot of love. Like, what? All right, some money. Yes. So anyway, so moving right along. Pitcher Ronnie Garcia, drafted by Astros, dies at 24 in a car crash.
Oh.
So details about the accident are limited, but Garcia's promising career saw him progress from the Dominican Summer League to MLB. His notable achievements includes a 2.11 ERA in 2021 and signing with the New York Revolution of the Atlantic League earlier this year. The Houston Astros expressed their deep sadness over his untimely death, while his former team, the Fayetteville Woodpeckers, remember him as a talented pitcher and beloved teammate. So he began the career with the team in 2016, and he tragically passed away at the age of 24 in a car accident in the Dominican Republic alongside his father.
Yeah, that scene, I mean, I'm not going to say it's prevalent, but it seems like a lot of like the ball players, they go back home, do whatever, and then all of a sudden, car accidents and things like that. And I know traffic and stuff is different, but you hear about that happening a lot, like in places like the DR, very, very frequently, or more frequently than we'd like to. But I think it's because it's sad. These young people, so many young athletes and things like that are not even touching 30. It's really it's scary, sad.
It is scary. I'm sad about that. So, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna move along because like that's it for my 411s right now, guys. And I know we're gonna talk much madness tonight. But what is going on with Monique, man? So Monique got up on the stage and she is at it with Tyler Perry and Oprah. Like the minute you get a chance to get back on stage after fighting for so long for your presence and for you to be heard, and you get up on stage and you start losing it. And I'm gonna just leave that right there.
Yeah, Monique, she's blackballed though. Monique is a pariah. Like a lot of people, she's probably got some valid points, but Monique has come off so often as being bitter, and then she's entitled, and there's a lot of things that she's been called narcissistic, blah blah blah. But the reason nobody likes and works with her is because she torches every bridge she comes to when it comes to the industry, black, white, other. So the fact that nobody will fool with you and everybody's like, she and DL going, DL really hates her because I think he feels betrayed. So she doesn't have any allies. Now, unlike like Kat and some other people, you've got like both sides. Monique she has no allies. And I think that speaks volumes because everybody ain't wrong about your ass.
That's right.
So
yeah,
she's never going to reclaim anywhere close to where she was. I mean, she's got a story to tell, fine, write a book, publish it, self-publish, do whatever. But as far as like getting the paydays and the big crowds and all that, that's done. She's torched every connect and bridge she's ever gotten near. So, I think that's where she's going.
Yes. And it looks like and just a little bit of a little something, because I know y'all don't really care for the Kardashians like that. But it looks like Chloe and it looks like Chloe is going through something with Kim, because it's something that was posted. So the Pop Culture posted 16 years ago, Kim Kardashian failed to hit Khloe Kardashian with a purse after fighting over a Bentley in Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Chloe just recently posted, I wish you would try this now.
I'll have a comment about this kind of stuff later on. This is all such distraction trash. Why would you go public and talk about like beefing and fighting with your sister? Why would you do that?
Something that happened 16 years ago.
I mean that too, but this shit is just dumb. So
right, but you see, this is the thing. But a lot of these different like tabloids and whatnot, they would go looking for stuff, and then post stuff, and it would make somebody come back and say, well, this or
yeah,
for
sure. Yeah,
so
for sure.
that's what it looks like, how they went about doing this.
Shit starting.
Stupid. But anywho, that is it for me and the 411. Does anybody have any more 411s to add to mine?
Well, there was an instance where there was a woman who was pretending she was fake sign languaging. And that was so crazy to me that she got away with it. It's like,
she got called out. She got called out though.
She did, but the fact that she even thought that she could get away with something like that.
Doing the same type.
But you know,
in Florida.
Of course it did.
She needed a check.
She was black. She was a black woman.
Yes.
And she was just like.
Did you guys see the video? I wish. Look, we're gonna have to pull up that video next.
I got it. I got it.
Sweet.
Give me a second. Hold on.
I'm gonna say something. She looked so good at what she was doing because she was serious about her business. Like,
I think that's what was funny is because you remember the one white girl. She's bad. Now the white girl that does it, the concerts, she's bad. I rock with her. But this sister was just. Let me see if I can pull it real quick. She was just bobbing and going back and forth, and everybody was like, "Word."
Right, because look, we don't know no better, so we just like, damn, she doing her thing. That's what's up, and then you get called out.
But it's too many people that know ASL. Like American Sign Language is just. I mean, that's serious to people.
Yeah.
Right.
So, why would you do that?
And she really looked like she knew what she was doing. That's the crazy part.
So hold on, let me hit you. Let me hit y'all with this. There's it right there.
Yep.
It's happened again. Another sign language interpreter accused of signing total gibberish. This time it was at the police news conference announcing an arrest in the Tampa serial killings.
We will be charging 4 counts of first-degree murder.
Standing off to the side, apparently translating every word, this woman.
We received over 5,000 tips in this case.
But it turns out much of what she was signing was nonsense. She waved her arms around like she was singing Jingle Bells, says one outraged sign language expert. The woman, identified as Derlin Roberts, has a string of arrests for fraud. So how did she come to be translating at last week's high-profile police news conference?
I just didn't ask enough questions.
Tampa Police Public Information Officer Steve Hegarty told me the woman simply showed up out of the blue and offered her services.
My immediate reaction was, I didn't call for a sign language interpreter, but that's great that we have one here. I let her in.
Did this woman appear to know what she was doing?
To the untrained eye, and that would include mine, I didn't see any problems.
This latest embarrassment comes 3 months after it was revealed that the sign language interpreter at a Hurricane Irma news conference, also in Florida, made no sense.
The time to act is now.
Hegarty is summing up.
He looked like he didn't know what he was doing.
We won't be using that woman again.
Cops say this was not a crime, but it was an ethical violation.
So she got if she was not
absolutely horrible.
No, it's terrible. But my thing
That's
is,
just stupid.
if she didn't have any attention, then she's got it all now.
It makes me wonder, like, did she charge him already? Like he charged for the services? You know how long you gotta be walking there going, you're probably gonna be called out. That tells me right there. So
George, the wind in your background is
right.
That was insane.
No, that was.
And she really looked like she knew what she was doing. Now the dude, you could tell he was unsure. He was like,
what does he say? 2, 3, what?
right. 2, 3, West Side.
The one with her, when he said the number 4, she was like she really was like, I know that one.
Right. I can do 400.
No, sweetheart, you cannot do 4.
That was too damn funny. Yeah, that was too funny.
But his first clue should have been that he didn't request for a signing person.
Yes.
So
How
That
did
should have
she
been clue
get?
number
How
one.
did she get that far
She
without
just
a
walked
pass?
up. She just walked up and was like, "Hey, I got you," and he was like, "All right."
Okay.
Like he was like, "I didn't ask for it, but sure, see,
Right.
everything free ain't good. If you think you're getting something from free, you must be dumb. That's why they call it free dumb. That should have happened.
That's a good one.
That's even crazier. The fact that she did that and wasn't getting paid for it.
Right.
So what is your motive?
Yeah.
But
You just
saw her
insane.
take of arrest, which tells you right there she's not playing with a full deck. Completely not playing with a full deck. So that's pretty damn funny. So look, we back at WTF Wednesday because we have fun doing that. I think I'm gonna jump into mine. I'm gonna do because mine is real quick, but then I got a lot of just what the fuck moments anyway. And then I'm gonna show you guys. We're gonna see what George is doing too. We're gonna jump into some of what George is doing as well. So we're all over the place. If you guys have questions, comments, concerns, hit us up. We'll address them tonight. Tonight it's whatever. It's all up. What's up, CB?
All right. So I wanted to also bring up that Crystal Mason, who was the woman who got acquitted for trying to vote, being an ex-convict. They're trying to rescind that and send her back to prison, which makes absolutely no sense.
You had to catch me. You gotta catch me. Like it just ain't gonna happen. It's people. A woman froze, fast fooded, and saran wrapped her children, and she won't stand trial. But you're gonna try to put one of us away forever for voting?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a triple standard.
She didn't know that she couldn't. Number one, when she was released, they never told her that she couldn't vote.
Question. Does she still live there? Did she move? Like, what's her situation on that?
Well, she was in prison, and when she was released, she, wanted to vote, and because she knew she couldn't vote in prison. When she got released, they never told her. No, she still lives there, but they never told her that she couldn't vote. And because she voted, then she was arrested for fraud, even though she was never told. And at her trial, her arresting officer, the warden, all of them testified saying they never told her. They never let her know that she couldn't vote. So
yeah, I'm changing my
never
address.
should have been taken.
I call bullshit. I call bullshit because when you sign up, they ask you. And when you sign up for it, there's are you a felon?
Are you a convicted felon? They do. I still call bullshit. She shouldn't go to jail, but she should probably move. I'm just saying, go abroad, move. If you want to take me, come get my ass in Iceland because that's where I'm moving. I'm moving to freaking yeah. That's pathetic though.
Yeah, she had already been in prison for doing that, and so she won't do it again. But
I know, but could you imagine? Could you imagine like everybody's in there telling stories about what they in for? Armed robbery, selling dope, shot a couple people. What you in for? Yo, I voted. She should have been the leader of the gang. They should have been like, you the baddest. You gotta be mean, boy. You in here for voting. Come on.
That's fucking hilarious.
But what do we expect?
Roger, I know you got some stuff. What's up?
I got a couple of ting. We'll talk, like I said, since we were discussing a little bit last week, we'll go ahead and we'll talk a little bit of quick sports here. I gotta, we gotta update the world on our chefs. So we'll hit the real quick and move right along.
All right. With that being said.
Yo, let's get it. Sports and fitness with Roger Hawkins.
All right. So look, real quick, the draft just took place, and George got us out there in the wind again. But so yeah, real quick, we all know we've been addressing some issues. So our first round draft pick, of course, was receiver Xavier Worthy out of Texas. A looks like a little small cat, but our team loves those. We love those little quick guys, especially from Texas. Go figure. I'm sure Mahomes has something to do with that. So we are addressing like our skill positions. We've got, we picked up a couple of DBs, unfortunately, to replace L'Jarius Sneed. I'm not going to go through everything, but we seem to go like skill position heavy. Picked up another tight end. Travis ain't going to be there forever, so we got to deal with it. And anyway, overall, they got a really good grade. They did a good job with their draft pick, so we can definitely expect to see some fireworks this year, at least next, I hope. I know you guys probably saw it's a running joke. I don't know if you did. George may have, but it said, it kind of named off our offense. It said, certain people run certain times and all that. And then it was talking about, Worthy runs a 4.2 and Rashee Rice goes 119 miles an hour because that dumbass got caught doing 119 in Texas. So, we're still going to be the butt of a few jokes coming up because, we're dumb. We're dumb. Young people are dumb. Anyway.
Yeah, but didn't that kid run like 4.1 though? That receiver.
Yeah,
he runs like 4.1.
This boy can scoot. I think it was official. It was a low 4.2, but man, he can scoot. But he's little.
And just remember, Tyreek Hill was 4.9, so he's almost a whole second faster than Tyreek Hill.
No. Tyreek Hill was not a 4.9. No, sir. Tyreek Hill was low 4.3, 4.2. He wasn't a 4.9. I promise you. That's a lineman time. But this kid Worthy can fly. He's light. He can fly. So we may have gotten a help where Tyreek left off. So anyway. That's that. We'll see what happens. I know Mahomes has been working with them, so there's that. And then real quick in the world of Travis Kelce. Kelce got a new contract, 2-year extension because he's getting old. He doesn't have much time left, but he got a pretty big deal. They haven't really disclosed. It'll make him the highest paid tight end, blah, blah, blah. What do I tell you all the time? Everybody wants to be the highest paid at the position. It's just kind of a thing now. So anyway, he deserves it. The man has done well. He's been playing 10 years, so pay the man. He ain't going to be around long, and I don't give a shit who he kisses. I really don't. I wish the world wasn't so hypersensitive, but, we're whores for attention and drama and theatrics. So that's really about it. I just wanted to talk about my guys real quick. Not a whole lot going on, guys. It's an Olympic year, so you're going to hear me covering a lot of different stuff. You got anybody that knows me knows my favorite sports are track and field, wrestling, and women's beach volleyball. No explanation needed. So anyway, we'll definitely be getting into that as the months go on. So that'll be fun. That's really all I got for that. Have you seen it? Have you paid attention? Random, I know.
There's something wrong with you.
Yeah. Fair enough. We'll agree. But yeah. So that's all I got. We got some movies and some facts before we get into all these wacky subjects. I got a bunch of crap I just want you guys' opinion on, but I know we got some movies, and I don't know if George got his useless facts later on.
No, my facts are, on my computer at home, so no facts while we're on the boat.
All right, I got a book. I might pull some up for you later.
I have a fact for you, George. It is a fact that you are on a boat. Fact. There you go. That was in
George.
That's not a useless fact.
It's still a fact.
Oh my gosh, Crystal, no.
See, this is what happens when you.
Sometimes I rather a joke from her rather than.
And that's saying a lot. That's saying a whole damn lot. There you go, George.
No.
Even from the damn boat, from across the world, George.
Here we go. We're gonna put her in timeout.
No. Damn, even from a distance, in the water.
I know, even from under the stars.
People are timeout.
A few miles outside of Cozumel, putting you in timeout.
Well, here's another useless fact. There are fish in the water underneath your boat.
All right, she's out of here.
Okay.
All right, yeah, she's out of here.
Sis.
We let her talk, and this is what happens. This is the shit that comes out. See, yep, she's out of here. All right, George, we can talk about tell us what's going on. What's going on there while I cue you up, brother?
Don't do it.
All right. Well, this first video is the sign and sell party from day one when we took off. Oh no. Actually this is the 80s glow party. That's what it is. The 80s glow party.
So
you guys are kicking it.
I thought, yeah, that was the 80s glow party you sent me.
Yeah, that was the 80s glow party. And then we got.
I rock with that. Did you do? Are they going to do a white party at the end? I know a lot of times cruises will do that at the end. They'll do a white party.
This one is not.
Okay.
This one is not.
We could gear, you can gear it up for that. You can gear it up for the white party.
We spent the day today in Belize. And actually, it was pretty cool. We went on this party bus in Belize. And, well, I'll just let the party, it was free liquor. And we spent 2 hours driving around Belize partying.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
You do the math. Yeah, you know what time that was. You know what time. Because I was like, George, what the hell is this? I was like, do I need to ask who got incriminated and arrested? I said, but that's how it's supposed to be.
That's what happened. That's what happened when the rum is free.
That part. Yeah. Trust me, I've been there, done that. So yeah, that's what happened with that. No, that's what's up though, man. Listen, at some point we're all going to get there and do this and have the videos together. But you know, everybody's got to get their lives right. So we're gonna get there.
We're gonna get there.
And you can show like I think I sent you a couple pictures of us at the Belize sign.
Yeah, let me see if I can. I'll get them up here at some point. Yeah, y'all know.
But it was nice. It was hot as hell.
Ooh,
really?
George, tilt your camera.
Man, it was extremely hot.
What's the temp over there right now?
Well, right now, I don't know. I can't see
it. Was hot. What was the temperature when you guys were doing it?
Well, they said it was 88 degrees, but I think they were lying. It's more like 100.
How this food is food?
I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm telling you, it was on heat. I'm telling you, everybody was sweating and mad.
Wow.
Because it was hot. It was hot.
Now see there. All right, so I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna get these up and let you see what these guys look like. But I have a question because you know I always have questions.
Oh shit, it's coming. Let's go.
You know I do. I have a question. So this woman, and we talked about this a little bit the other day. Why do we have to make us look so bad? I know y'all saw Shorty that won at $90K, right? Now she was in Kentucky. Enough said. And I got family in Kentucky. Of course, they're upwardly mobile and they can read, but they're in the civil part of Kentucky. That being said, this woman won $90,000 and she quit her job. You understand? Do you understand how that reads? Do you understand what that means? I mean, just like the level of fuckery, stupidity. She won $90K.
That's not enough. Her job.
And then she got probably 60 of that because you know they're gonna hit you for 30 to 40%.
Yeah.
So you do you understand like how people in their mind go, shit, if I ever won a lottery, I'd be gone. I think just the idea that someone said, hey, you won, in her mind, everything was like, this is it, I'm good to go. But it's also really, really sad that this poor woman didn't understand just how little $90,000 really is. And after taxes, it's not even that. Like I said, you're barely in the 60s.
You don't understand. 90,000 is not even middle class yet.
Not anymore.
That's not even a middle class. That's not even a middle class income.
Hey, right. This part right here. But and listen, none of us is making light of that. I'm making light of her fucking stupidity. I'm not making light of 90 racks because trust me, 90 racks can get you set up to do certain things if you know kind of what to do, which everybody thinks they do. Most people do not. Rolling my eyes. But
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. If I hit for 90, I'm gonna make 3 phone calls. TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. I'm gonna get them on the phone. I'm be like, what? I'm gonna be like, what's my bill? Yeah, run this card. Because I'm telling you, dude. But here's the thing. Here's the theory. You do that, then you go buy something and take the whole amount. Like you can take like 40K, go buy something for like 40,000, get it on the loan, put the money in the bank in its own little bank account, and let it sit there and let them draw their payment monthly out of that. You know what that will do to your credit in 1 year?
It's not even. It won't even take a year. They look every 30 days.
After that, right. I would then be a millionaire. But when you get that 900 credit score, you got access to all the money on the planet.
Dude, having that type of credit score is like being rich because you have to understand how to work credit and things like that. And I know a lot of us kind of got into that later, but yeah, 90K is just enough to get you right side up in your boat and take off running. You can get to a position with an LLC or with business credit where shit, you can get 200,000 worth of credit. I just, I'm making a little bit of fun of it because it's like, Jesus, I'm embarrassed. But at the same time, I get it. If you don't know, you don't know. People don't realize. People that aren't good with money.
Whoa. Right. Outside.
Man down. Living distress. Whatever.
Listen, I'm assuming either something caught fire or she's running from a bug.
The dog came in the room.
Oh, I got 3 of them right now because I'm watching my in-laws, my sister's dog and shit. That's why I got to shut the door.
This woman has always got something extra going on.
I mean, hey, let the dog get on camera. Shit, that's good entertainment for me.
Little bitch, she was about to shit in my room.
You could have kept that to yourself.
I had to run downstairs and let her out. She was about to squat in my room. Did you hear me? Squat in my room. She has a death wish. A major death wish. I almost fell down the steps. Trying to get her ass out the door.
Okay, so calm down. Don't say nothing else. Hold your breath.
Are we really discussing this?
Yeah, that's
right.
Hey.
Erica Taylor said, I thought I would have to call the popo.
Crisis averted.
That would have been funny.
To you.
Absolutely to me. I would have enjoyed that.
That's fucking hilarious.
Everybody's a damn comedian tonight.
Right.
Hey George, I wish we had that drum roll.
Outside my room, I opened the door and stepped in the shit. So yeah, this dog knows what she's doing.
Again, still would have been entertaining to us. So thank you. Can't say we'd have been upset by that.
I know you guys have never seen me move that fast.
Well,
that's true, the last time you fell out the chair, you did.
Yeah, inadvertently. Oh shit, that's too damn funny. That is too damn funny. Got to be okay. So yeah, that was one of the ones I was like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? I know. Oh, so what we were talking about earlier, I get on this whole tangent about distraction. If you look at how much shit is just distraction right now in the country, and people don't get into like now, Mimi, I know you pay attention to a lot of this because it's a direct effect of what we do. But look at all the so-called beefs going on. Everybody's into with each other. Like we were talking about the Kardashians.
Yeah.
If you guys think that shit's just oops, where'd that come from? It's not. It's very, very deliberate. You know, and there's even been stories going around where artists call other artists and go, "Hey, man, I'll pay you this much if you get into it and start it with me," because they're trying to stay relevant. They're trying to get attention. But I'm telling you, it's more to it than that. There's a lot going on that we aren't paying attention to because we're worried about who the hell is beefing. Who doesn't like Beyonce? Don't like Taylor. So and so don't like so and so. Now, with that being said, I will say everybody hates Drake right goddamn now.
What is up with that?
Nobody likes light-skinned people. I keep fucking telling you this. Now you're gonna learn to listen to me. Don't nobody deal with y'all. No, you know what?
Yeah, they do.
Right.
Ain't nobody dealing with damn light-skinned people.
Yeah, they do.
Light is right. Step into the light.
But the thing is, the fact that he's that hated by that many people, you like, damn, this dude really pissed some folks off.
What did he do?
Just being him. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, it's
he
not
hasn't really done anything. He's collabing with a bunch of people right now, doing some things. He's just being Drake.
But I also feel like, again, from a distraction standpoint, let's get all the major players involved and start going at each other. And it's just like, I guess because I'm older, I really don't give a shit. You know, it's not that serious. But I know for some people that really heavily follow hip hop and what's going on, like it's their whole world right now because they don't have anything else to do. But I just think like the fact that you're being completely blinded to what's really relevant in the world is pretty sad. But that being said, I ain't gonna lie, that Chris Brown diss track to Quavo, shit. That's my boy right there. Light skin, hey, CB. He destroyed that guy. Like it's good bars. It's good bars. I think it's funny, but I also think it's just like it's kind of pitiful because they keep us divided, like the whole house divided thing. But man, that diss track, that diss track is serious.
It's crazy. I haven't heard it yet.
Oh, it's woo. Let me see if I can find it, but it's ferocious. I mean, but they're all hitting below the belt. Everybody's talking about, oh, I slept with your girl, when you slept with mine. But guess what? In the industry, everybody fucking everybody because they have to recycle. You can't go outside of that really. If you're going to be involved, they recycle. It just is what it is. I just think it's stupid, but I wish people would kind of wake up and stop letting. I wish we didn't have entertainers and athletes and all. They weren't our only heroes in a lot of our brown cultures. Why do they have to be our heroes? You look at just about any other culture, they have some national heroes, but that's not their only source of role models and heroes.
Right. So CB, you had something to say? Oh, she's drinking water now. I know she has something to say. She don't forgot what she's.
Yeah, take that bottle off my screen. I don't want to see that shit.
I gave up what I was going to say. I was like, I forget it. I give up.
You should.
But I did have something to impart. But yes, it's okay. Go ahead.
Did you forget it? Did you forget it?
I didn't forget.
Come on with it then.
I was just waiting. So what I was going to say is that, the trajectory is a lot different now as far as, staying relevant and being famous. It's different because these newfangled, people who are now famous, they didn't really, pay their dues. That's why a lot of the top models were angry that, models' children's like Kaya Gerber, who's the daughter of Cindy Crawford, and Gigi Hadid and Bella Hadid, who is this daughter of Yolanda Hadid, just because of these girls' mothers, they got into the fashion industry. They didn't have to pay their dues or go to a bunch of go-sees or, prove themselves. They just showed up, oh, this is my daughter. Can she walk in your show? Oh, sure. Anything for you. And that's how their careers begin. So they don't pay their dues anymore. And then these days, if you do a cool TikTok video, you can be TikTok famous. And next thing you know, you got a movie deal or a record deal on a song that is so stupid that rats would run away from it. Like a good example, period up, period up, period up, period up. I mean, this bitch got a record deal because of that. So anybody can be famous. And
I think she just had a single.
Yeah, but it was one of the single most dumbest songs on the planet.
A single hook.
Yeah.
Doesn't take much, does it?
Yeah, but I mean, and that's what some of the actors and stuff are saying now, that anybody can be famous, and literally you can. So they have to work extra hard to keep their status. They have to work extra hard to stay relevant, and that's what TikTok provides. That's what Instagram provides. All these social media outlets where you can go live and stream and share your life. I mean, that's why a lot of these celebrities have taken to do that. And also, more podcasts have sprung up with celebrities doing more podcasts on their own. Like when Don Lemon lost his job, now he has a podcast. Chris Cuomo has a podcast. And these are people, and Tucker Carlson has a podcast. But it's like, this is what they have to do now to stay relevant. A lot of these celebrities are doing that and raking in the money as a result, because it's a very lucrative thing. But that's the new normal now.
Right. I mean, it's pros and cons like everything, but I think it's not new. Think about it. The Baldwins, we just talked about them earlier. Sanaa Lathan, there are a lot of people that are the children of stars. Let's John Voight, Angelina Jolie. Now, I'm not saying these people aren't good, but they got a leg up. It's always been who you know. I agree with what you're saying, though. I think now it's super saturated with talentless hacks. All you have to do is have one gimmick, and but this country's full of whores. I mean, everybody just whores himself out for the cheapest joke and the cheapest, the stupidest little gimmick. It happens. Oh, there you go. Facts. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Well put.
That is true. But one thing about Angelina, she said that she didn't get famous or get recognized because of who her parents were, because she wanted to do it on her own, which is why she used her mother's surname and not her father's.
So did Nicolas Cage. I'll agree, but I'll venture to say that
But they are talented, though.
They are talented.
But Nicolas Cage hasn't gotten one flower, not even a petal.
People still know who they are, though. Even though the audience, didn't. The insiders still know who they are. You know who people's children are. And I'm not making light of the fact that yes, these old schoolers are talented, and nowadays it's kind of like ugh. And so you're right. There are a lot of people that get to be a quote unquote model and actor and all that but that's the way of the world. Period. How many people have gotten jobs because of who they married or who they liked or knew? How many people have become rich that started out as a secretary and they married the damn CEO? It's who
right.
You know.
That is true. That is true.
So, I mean, Nathan, what's up, young fella?
What up, Nathan?
Nathan?
What's going on? All right, I'm about to, I just feel like starting some shit, so that's what I'm going to do. Now, here's my question to you guys, okay? So I know George knows what this is. Mute your phone, brother. Former NBA star Gilbert Arenas proposed to his girlfriend with a $400,000 ring. All right, they broke up a week later. Now, my boy faked the relationship with her for 4 months so he could change out. He switched the ring out for a fake one. She got mad, took him to court, and she lost. He got to keep the ring. Was he wrong or was he right?
No, he wasn't wrong. And I'll tell you why. Now, my father, when God rest his soul, but when he was alive, he was supposed to marry this lady named Beatrice. Well, on the day of the wedding, my dad, before they even, he let us do the wedding dinner, like the rehearsal dinner, and we went through all of that stuff. And then the day of the wedding, Dad just left her at the altar. But prior to that, he changed all of his assets and stuff and put them out of his name in case she tried to sue him and come after him. So it's like the same thing where he, switched out the ring for a fake one. If you realize at the last minute, even if it's the last minute, that this one is not the one, then you do what you have to do. CYA, cover your ass. And that's what my dad did. We laugh to this day about that because he literally left her at the altar and none of us were at the wedding. Only her people and her.
it's good when you can be an adult and older and realize when he's not here, damn, my pops wasn't shit. We all do it, and I'm sure my children will too, and I'm guilty. But that's funny, but it's still pretty fucked up. But we've discussed that before. Papa did what he did. I think most people at a certain point in life, age-wise, we look at that and go, nah. But you know how many people gave this man heat? Because you get those kind, and I say those kind, well, he gave it to her as a gift. She deserved to keep it, da-da-da. First of all, she didn't deserve shit because her only job was to, fuck your NBA Beyonce. So she didn't do shit. But you give her a damn near $500,000 ring. I'm not saying she should have given it back. I'm just saying I bet she'd have been signing her checks with 9 fucking fingers if she hadn't. That's just Roger's thought process on it. Because what you ain't going to do is wear my ring that costs as much as a house, and I give it back, and we break up 8 days. Do you realize 8 days?
And he got back with her and swapped out the ring.
Dude, he wins this day. He wins the day. That's $50,000 a day on your fingers.
Respect.
He's been walking around this motherfucker like this right here. What's up, y'all? Because I took that bitch right on back off, finger and all.
Nathan said that's just like buying food for the baby mama's other kids. Exactly.
Right.
I think that's funny because it just is. Would I do something like that? Of course not. But do I think it's funny because of how petty people are? Yeah, I do. But again, I think you're an idiot if your baby father number 4 anyway, you dumbass. So yeah, there's that. You're gonna come in and see a bunch of names on the mailbox and add one to it, you should be shot. So that's just me.
Whatever's wrong with you is no small thing.
Guilty.
Hey.
I've worked hard to become so. So now, here's one I'm really curious about for my ladies out there. So I don't know if you guys have been keeping up, but Alejandra Rodriguez was crowned Miss Universe Buenos Aires.
Mm-hmm.
She was 60. She is 60. This is recent. She's 60. Now, they have, because if you guys don't know, there was a cutoff age for like Miss America, Miss Universe, these pageants, right? And it was like mid-late 20s. Something like, might even have been 30. Nevertheless, now they're looking, okay, we're going to change the age. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. What are your thoughts on that? So now you have 22-year-olds competing against 52 and 60-year-olds for the Miss America, Miss Universe, Miss World, da 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 da. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's confusing, number one. I mean, but the thing is, there are really no age limitations for something like that. It's just normally a young person are usually the ones that apply and do the pageants, unless it's like a Miss Middle Age America or Miss Golden Age America or something like that. So, I mean, when there are no age restrictions, I guess it's okay. But it just shows, that sometimes being a seasoned woman, out trumps being, a non-seasoned woman.
Manella, what do you think, mommy?
So, I mean, I kind of, back you right a little bit with CB, but my thing is, you got to know your limits, man. Like for real. How does she look? Because see, I don't know the story.
Okay, you know me.
Does she look like hot sauce? Like, you know what? I look young. Because come on now, you got.
No, the thing is, she's 60. She looks like she's 60, whether she's in shape or not. Because look, I have always loved older women. So like for me, I'd have been like, oh, she's great, she's fine.
Right.
But so okay, here I will impart my.
So this is the thing though, if there's no age limit, and she comes in and she conquers the friggin' crown, she rightfully conquers the friggin' crown.
Exactly.
But so here's my thought process. What they base it on, of course, I think this was something because everybody wants to be a barrier breaker, blah, 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 blah. So here's why I think CB actually was funny. She wasn't trying to be. It was funny, but what she said is true. If you want to have Miss Middle Age America or Miss So and So over 30, because here's why. It's unfair for two reasons. Physically, no, you can't. 60 can't compete with 25. You can't, and you're not supposed to be able to.
Right.
That's like, and again, it's not saying she's not beautiful because she is. She's still 60.
I know what she do. I know what she did for her talent.
I bet you did. I bet that's why she won. Hey, call me. But yeah, she did. She did with 28 finished practicing that. I know what she did, mama. But here's the thing. For one, it's not fair because have you heard the answers that these little girls give? Holy shit. I'm sorry, a 20-year-old answer on these kind, you could just hear people groaning, going, God, thank God she's fine.
I just want world peace.
But they don't know any better. They're not supposed to. Now, you can't smoke no older woman. She knows too much. She's done too much. So if they had that category, that's one thing. Physically, you're at your peak at 22, 24. You're supposed to be physically, but up here, you haven't lived enough to answer. So I guarantee you the answer she gave destroyed everybody else.
Yeah.
They're just trying to prove a point. I'm not mad that she did what she did. She's an attractive woman, but you still ain't gonna beat somebody 30 years, 35 years.
They should not have allowed it.
That's like me. I'm in shape for my age, but I do not want to go play in the NFL anymore. When I was 28, 30, I could run with the best of them. I don't fucking want to go out there anymore. I'm still in good shape, but I'm not NFL caliber, and I have to understand it. So if I go out there right now for the Chiefs, even if I put up good numbers, they're going to be like, listen, someone's going to hit you, and you're going to explode. So you got to know your limits. And that's why I think it's another point of people just wanting to create ripples because it's the end thing to do. So do I agree with it? No, I do not. I would love to see what if they called it Miss MILF America. I'm tuning the fuck in because I think older women are delicious. I love my mature sisters, but competing against someone that's your daughter's age, that's creepy. That's creepy.
Yeah,
I don't like it at all. But I did.
I don't either.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy because again, they're going to win the swimsuit edition. That's what the young girls are going to win. But you ask them questions, and they're going to be like, I've got to ask my mom. I'm not sure. Get the hell out of here. So I was just wondering because I saw that and I was like, I don't know how to feel about that.
No.
I don't know how to feel about that. Joe, wait.
Look. You guys got to see this. Look at this damn pizza line. I mean, it is unreal. Everybody's trying to get pizza. Watch it.
Flip your camera. You can see.
Hell nah.
It must be some good ass pizza.
I mean, I don't know how to feel about that. Like, I mean, I like pizza. I don't like pizza that much. I'm not gonna wait for it. And you see what George is doing. George's like, damn.
Right.
I kind of want to get some, but I can't.
No, I'm waiting on the ball.
I was wondering, brother, because right now, you sitting on a whole bunch of empty hands, and really, I'm disappointed in you, to be honest. I figured you'd have been through about two. No pressure. I mean, I ain't trying to punk you or nothing, but the George I know would have like one in each hand. So I don't know.
Too bad you guys aren't watching movies.
Well, they are movies. It just went off, but they only let us get one at a time.
Wait, George, we could only see your chain. We can't even see your face.
What kind of movies, George?
So, would you guys like to know what movies are out now?
Nah, anyone? I got a job.
Any takers?
Let's see what's out. Let's go.
Anyone?
Hold on.
Now, let's check out the movies with Crystal C.B. Booker.
All right. And it's time for CB at the movies. And here we go. So the movies that are opening this week, we have The Fall Guy, starring Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt. Tarot. If you are into horror and horror is your thing, Tarot. We have I Saw the TV Glow, which is PG-13. And that is in minimal theatrical release. The Beast, also limited release. Evil Does Not Exist, also limited release. Wildcat, limited release. And Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Freedom, also limited release. The top 10 movies that are in theaters right now, still Hundreds of Beavers, which the release date was originally January 26th. Challengers, which is the new film that started last week starring Zendaya. And let me say that this film is Zendaya like you've never seen her before.
I like her.
She is amazing. She does a great job. And she produced this film, so it's very near and dear to her. And it's about the world of tennis, so it's quite interesting. Now, without her in the film, it'd be trash. I'm ain't gonna lie, but she does make the film. It's awesome. Also, still in theaters is Dune Part 2. Original release date was March 1st of 2024. And then The People's Joker release date was originally April 5th of 2024. It is still in theaters. Ugh. And this film, why is it even still in theaters? The First Omen, which I talked about, which, again, an hour and a half of my life I can't get back. I don't recommend this one. Don't know why it's still in film. Why it's still, don't know why they made it. Don't know why it's
people that like dark movies, like, movies like that. So, there is a market. That's what it is.
Yeah, which is why they still show, Tire, which is a film about a tire that rolls around the country killing people. So if you look at the tire, your head explodes. So that's definitely what they call a B film. In my opinion, a Z film, because it needs to get out of here. That's why. All right. The Feeling That the Time for Doing Something Has Passed is still in theaters. And Abigail, which is a very good film, is still in theaters. So if you get a chance, go see Abigail. It's not what you think it is, but it's really
Abigail.
Really.
Just the name itself sounds like an old movie.
Yeah, it sounds like something going on.
Abigail, like Carrie.
It's a new theater. It's a new horror film, but it's really good. Giancarlo Esposito is in this film. It's really good. And if you don't know who he is, that's Big Brother Almighty. To name a few. And also, I forgot what his name was in Do the Right Thing, but he's the one that goes, "Wake up!" and Do the Right Thing. So, yeah.
No, that was School Days.
He did that in School Days, but he also did that in Do the Right Thing.
And Do the Right Thing, he was the guy with the shoes, ran over his jaw, his 108 with tax.
Yeah.
Oh, they called him bugging, I think.
Bugging. That's it. That's who he was. He was bugging, and then of course in School Days he was Big Brother Almighty.
Okay, he's got a show out now. So
he does.
People don't know shit about School Days and all that.
He does, but he's a great actor.
You're showing your age now. You're showing your age.
Yeah. I think if kids watch the original School Days now, I think people, we can introduce it to a whole audience and have, a whole new fans, because it was such a good film and so necessary and so real, and just the things and the topics that the film addressed are things that we're still dealing with now, which is insane. So, it's a very necessary film for sure. But yeah, that's it. So again, don't go see First Omen. Just wait till it comes out on video and then buy the video and burn it. Anyway, so there you go. That's all for the movies. See you next time.
All righty.
So, look, she's talking movies. We're kind of doing entertainment. I just got to say this. I'm a huge Jaheim fan. I don't know who knows who Jaheim is. I know we do, but I'm a huge Jaheim fan. But man, my heart has been hurting. My boy's back. He's back. I don't know if he took a hiatus because of substance abuse. I don't know. I'm a huge Jaheim fan, but you got to know when to let it go. My man's hairline is on the run. It's on the run from the police, and it's breaking my heart. I love Jaheim. Jaheim is up there with like Teddy and people like that. I wouldn't let Jaheim stay in the room with my chick and sing if I was going to the store. Nigga, you coming with me. Like, he'll sing you out your drawers. That's my boy. But his hairline is killing me right now. Look at this shit. Come on, Ja. Come on, cousin.
Wow. Why? That ain't a forehead. That's a 10 head right there.
But it's like, oh man. It's like the whole Stevie Wonder thing. You know how everybody was like, Steve, let it go. Same thing. But I saw that and I was like, man, y'all breaking my heart out. He should just, hey, George, call that man up and say, look, take it from front to back, shave that shit, cause man, Jai is killing me. Okay. Roger got a question for y'all. I know George knows.
Right.
Let me ask the ladies. I know George knows the answer. Ladies, do y'all know what it means when you pull up to a stoplight or whatever? A girl's driving the car, and in the passenger seat, you know it's somebody in there, but he's leaning way back, and all you see is a cell phone doing this. What's that mean?
That's her side piece. Or it could be his car. She's driving his car, and he's hiding. But somebody's creeping in that vehicle.
Is that what it means? Guys, I'm really, come on, you guys know I'm just a little bit slow in that department.
Yeah, she green. Okay, so you were pretty close when you said the first part, side. No, what it actually means, because I had to explain this the other day, and a friend of mine was like, what? So, young lady's driving, the dude's leaning way back. You can't see nothing but but you see that the seat's way back. George, you know what that means, don't you? I know you know what it means. So, George had probably done this shit. And you ain't.
Is she giving him a hand job? Like what's?
No, well, no, that would be actually cool. But no, what it means is
He's sleepy.
No, it means one. Chances are, like CB said, they probably ain't each other's primary. That's huge. That's one thing. It means somebody hiding or creeping, like CB said. So yeah, she's right on that. But it also means a lot of times when dudes do that, it means this ain't really who I want to be seen with, but I need her financially. I need her for the car, or she's paying bills, or she doesn't look exactly like what I would like to be seen with. It's a shitty thing, I'm being honest with you. But I haven't seen it in a long time, so that's what made me bring it up. I'm like, damn, I ain't seen that shit since I was in my 20s. But I know people still do it. And it just kind of made me laugh, because basically, you're with somebody you're not supposed to be with for one reason or another. And it just tripped me out. Like, damn, people still do that? Like,
I see it all the time.
I see it all the time too. I never thought of that.
All the time.
Ain't nobody that fucking sleepy. That's what that means. It means he doesn't want to be seen with her because either she has a bad reputation, she's not attractive, she ain't his number one. One reason or another, they are not supposed to be together. But she's either paying bills. They love my ass. She's paying the bills. It's her car.
Benefits.
I see that all the time. I never thought about that. I just really thought it was a young thing.
It commonly means that she's a moped. You know what a moped is? You know what a moped is, don't you?
Yep, it's fun to ride.
Fun to ride till your friends catch you on one.
But you don't want nobody to see you on one.
That's not nice. That's not nice at all.
I had some Uber passengers that get in and they were like making out on the way to their destination. And I overheard the woman say, "Does your wife know you're here?" And then the man said, "No, she thinks I'm on a work trip." And he said, "And don't mention her. When I'm with you, I don't have a wife." And I was just like, wow. Okay.
See, he ain't even gangster about his shit. He should have been like, yeah, but like I said.
We need to create another segment and call it Uber Stories by CB.
I got 20 zillion.
My office hours are from 9 to 5. That's what he should have said. He should have went big red on her ass. Don't ask me no damn questions. My office hours.
That is crazy.
But yeah, I saw that and I was like, yo, I wonder who still like knows about that because I hadn't seen it in a long time. And it was really, really, it was funny, but I felt awkward for the little lady because you could tell she was just like, I'm happy to be here. I've been trying to get him. And he was leaning back like, if anybody sees me, I'm killing myself and them because I don't want anybody to know.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
There you go, G. What's up?
I'm having a my time now.
Oh, that looks good.
He's over there mixing.
What's the question, buddy?
All right. So what is it when we go to a restaurant or we go anywhere, the first thing we do is scan the room for another Black person?
Because we want to know how safe it is. We want to know how safe it is. We want to know we have that nonverbal communication. Yo, if some shit go down, I see you, you see me. You know, we kind of in this together. Not being funny, but that's funny. That's exactly what we do. You want to, huh?
So I don't even look around. I look to where I'm going to have a seat. I am hoping that the person that I'm with is looking around.
Because you're a woman. That's what I'm about to say. Because you're a woman. And y'all don't have to. Y'all can be singing, talking about your fucking hair.
I don't want to look at shit.
All kind of shit we don't care about.
I'm already wearing 4-inch heels.
You can't.
The outfit is cute. I don't even want to think because I don't even want to think I'm slipping and falling. We think about different shit when we walk into a restaurant.
But
I'm
you know
hoping
what?
that my guys got my back.
Thank you for admitting that. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Because guess what, George? Which way do you face when you sit in anywhere public with Barbie? Where do you sit? Where's your back?
To the wall.
Exactly.
It better
we
be.
do that.
That's
see
right.
what I'm saying? See what Trey? Thank you, Trey. And this is it's funny, but it's true, ladies. What y'all gotta understand is y'all be sitting there talking about, oh, my hair, Mimi, I got no 4 inches here. These heels are cute, but look, I can only walk 18 steps in these, and then they only good for laying and sitting. And you know, we thinking if some shit happens.
So look, so here's what's so funny. You would just say that and ask me a question, and this is just what we do generally. So I just came up here in the smoking section and sat down, and you got this whole boat, all of this going on, and where I sit with rails directly behind me. There's nothing behind me but rails.
That's right.
That's so funny. But now you know why we do that. We have to think about like real life shit while y'all are thinking about what you're going to order. I hope to see who made the potato salad, what's she wearing. We don't give a shit about that. We're thinking about if something goes crazy, how do we survive and how am I going to get us out of here? So while Mimi's thinking about her heels and CB's wondering who made the potato salad and do they have a certain kind of dinner roll, and Mimi's sitting there talking about I don't like her hair. We over here like, listen.
First of all, let me say what I gotta say because he's running his mouth a little too much.
Get him, girl.
With my heels on, you scan the room and you spot that a problem is gonna take place. You better tell my ass so I can take my heels off because I'm running with you.
Okay.
I don't. That's the
only acceptable answer.
This is the thing about me. I don't play cute. I don't play cute when it comes to that type of shit. Shit about to break down. I'll slowly be reaching down, taking them heels off.
But you know what? Good for you. Good for you. Good for you, because there are a lot of people out there that don't get it, and they like, what's going on? See, you take social cues. See, you invite it, you can go. Because if you go, hey, listen, let me get this one off and tell me where, and you go tell me where we're going, and you follow, no questions, you in there, girl.
I have nothing to talk about because at the end of the day, you've got my back. Mm-hmm. That's it. I am trusting. I'm putting my life in your hands when we go out somewhere.
It's funny, but it's very true. We do that. But we scan the room. We check safety first, exits like Trey said, and then we back to the wall like George said, and then we go, yeah, baby, I like those shoes. Da 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 da. You can keep them on because we in a good part of the neighborhood. But yeah. But that's to answer your question a long way, honey. That's why we do that.
Mm-hmm. Well, because I know that I subconsciously do it when I go somewhere.
Oops, hold on. I think George was saying something.
What's up, G?
Oh no, we were talking about being at a restaurant. Oh, something in my head. So Raj, I sent you two pictures on WhatsApp just now.
Okay, let me see what we got.
I wanted to show you this cheeseburger. I want to show you the cheeseburger I had in the restaurant the other day. Hey, look at Roger's face. Don't even say nothing. Just show it to him. Just show it to him. Just
All
show
right,
him.
man.
Just show him the cheeseburger.
This goofy shit. Hold on. I'm gonna download it in a minute. Oh my god. All right.
Trey is so gangster. While he's pulling that up, Trey said, "I would hand my wife the keys of the car, and we'll be blind eggs. Okay, tell her to get the car started while I'm whooping somebody's ass." No, Trey, you will not be whooping nobody's ass at your age, and then you can't run.
Tell him when you get. Hey, Trey. No, when you get through whooping ass, you gonna walk
Hey,
the car.
back in the day, that was all the time. We was always whooping somebody's ass.
That's crazy.
Trey said, "You gonna walk to the car, baby. You gonna walk to the car." All right. Let me. I'll show you this in a minute. But while I'm doing it, I have another question, and I don't know. This is okay. The way everybody is, these young folks and all that, and this is really more of a statement. If let's say I was younger and I had to date in this time frame, you know what would rule somebody out right away? If a female called me bro, done.
That's it.
Oh yeah, you know what that? It just says so much of like you can't sit there, bro. We can't be intimate and this, that, and the third, and then you talking about, oh my god, bro, sit your ignorant ass down. And I know that's what's accepted in things like that, and it's frustrating because you see a lot of videos where parents go, I went from being mom to bro and things like that. But yeah, I think I'm old school. That would be such a deal breaker.
What if they call you bro? Bro.
It's the same thing.
I'd be cup checking. Then I'd be like, hey, let me pull it out. Let me see. Because you do that, I'm really thinking something shit.
Bro.
Bro. Oh, with the and hiding the apple.
Bro.
Yeah, not hiding the apple.
This is gonna get Miguel like
I don't think so. I'm not leaving my honey unless he goes to get Miguel and come back.
Bro.
Okay, I feel you. We understand what that means. I understand what that means. You know, that's really not being funny. That's the best move. Leave. Go get your Roscoe, and then come back and wait for me to point. Because you can't be. The thing is, I love, respect, and admire my sisters who like, listen, I'm going down with my man. I respect. I love that. Now I respectfully say, get your ass out of there. Go, but that look. If you want to stand on the perimeter and pick a couple of them off, you my girl. You my girl. But don't get in that. Don't get in that. So I respect that.
You're getting a kick out of that. You're getting a kick out of that. You need to stop. Unless you're trying to turn somebody out to do some stupid shit after the show. I don't know.
Hey, it's cool to have a soldier on the side like that.
It is, but you're not fighting next to me. We're not doing that. Go get that Roscoe.
Right.
And come make it even. But I respect the fact that you ain't just gonna walk away and run. That's what I rock with. You know, some people they go into the kitchen hiding, calling somebody. Hey, you ever watch somebody watch her man get thumped? You know, she like, we can't date no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be a tough one.
Yeah, and it's really interesting because last night, you know how sometimes you just scroll on social media and you see all types of things happen, and it's almost like being on TikTok, but now on Facebook it's just almost the same. And I saw this little chick, and it's interesting that she was talking about, you know, her breakup and how it went with her guy, and then all of a sudden she said, "I'm the type of bitch," and I just had to keep scrolling. I was so done. I'm like, why do females do that? And she was really, really cute, and you know what I'm saying, and just all nice, and well, I'm the type of bitch that, and I was like, scroll, because I don't even want to hear what you got to say after that. That's the retarded part right there, bro.
See that's every bit as bad as bruh. Okay, so that, you know, Mimi, that reminded me of something. And again, I'm not trying to be funny or nothing like this. Let me tell you what's so weird to us old folk. So it was around Valentine's Day, getting gas. Young lady walked up to me, much like you said. She walked up to me, cute little girl. She was young, early 20s, cute little girl. And she was like, you know, hey, big bro, do you wear cologne? Which they all, do you wear cologne? Yes, I do. Blah, blah, blah. I know you're trying to sell me something. And I go, listen, hon, I've got more cologne than I know what to do with. Boom, boom, boom. Then she throws a whole picture. Well, you got a lady, da, da, da. And I'm like, okay, let me smell what you got. I'll just check it out. I'm not gonna buy it, but this is what got me. Even if I wanted to buy it, she hands it to me, lets me sniff it. I'm like, oh, this is really, really nice. She's like, bro, you buy this for your girl, nigga, she'll suck your dick from the back.
Bro.
What?
Bro.
And it just took me out because again, I know she's young. This was a cute young lady, and I'm saying that early 20s, but she thought that was her selling point.
No.
She thought that's what was gonna make me go, word? Like I'm 100 years old. Like you think that there's anything you can describe to me that hasn't gone on? But she said that so casually.
Yes.
Matter of factly, like that was it on one hand it infuriated me, on the other hand it embarrassed me, on the other hand it just really made me
It's like, where did she come from?
You know what I'd have said? I'd have said, do you kiss your mama with that mouth?
But the thing is, dog, they are so comfortable with that. And listen, I know we joke about stuff all the time, but I do look, dudes are dudes, we're cavemen, we're whatever. I have daughters, y'all have daughters. I hold them to a different standard. I expect more. That you claim to be the so-called better half and all this shit, and then you come out there and you talking like you talking like one of my dudes at the gym or something like that. The idea that you can say that to a grown man, a guy who's older than you with a straight face, it really hurt me. It hurt me. But this is what I'm talking about. You couldn't have paid me. I wouldn't, as a man, I would not say that to an older gentleman right now without feeling some kind of way. I wouldn't.
Right, exactly.
I wouldn't go to one of my older uncles. I wouldn't go to an old head I saw on the street like, my dude, guess what? You wanted to get you sideways? I can't do it.
Yeah.
And she was really comfortable saying that. That just told me, like, I'm like, man, this is terrible. We're in a bad place right now. We're in a real bad place.
We are, but a lot of people, they don't have respect for themselves. So how can they have respect for you? And you have to approach it from that. A lot of the young people are lost, and they really are. A lot of it is because babies are having babies and they don't know how to teach the children how to be respectful when they were never taught themselves. And so, but when you have low self-esteem and you try to play the illusion like you're this bad bitch and you got this and you got that, when you don't love yourself. So when
I still blame parents. I blame all of that, but you're right. You know, you can't teach what you don't know. And I 100% agree with that. But I'm always going to blame parenting because that's where it starts. It starts and stops there. But you're right, because guess what? If you and your mama are in the club together, both still trying to find a man, shit, what do you expect? Y'all competing for the same dudes. What do you expect?
Well, the thing I say, anyone that is in this hood doesn't necessarily need to be in the hood. Parenthood, the one hood you can't get out of, the one hood that, you know, it's a challenge every single day, but that's what it is.
But it's
I'll
easy
give
to get in.
I'll give you a prime example of bad parenting right now. So a partner of mine was telling me this happened a couple weeks ago. He was at his sister's house chilling, and a bunch of his sister's friends came over, and they all had their daughters with them. So they started having a twerking session, teaching them how to twerk. The daughters were all like 12 years old. And he's just sitting on his couch like, am I really sitting here right now? You know? He's like, it fucking, you know. So, I mean, what's that say? When you got grown-ass women teaching
I might have got a charge.
12-year-olds.
I might have got a DV. I might have got a DV charge. I might have got a DV charge.
I mean, that don't make sense to me. You were Jesus.
T double.
Hi, T Allen.
T double.
Hi, T Allen. Let me tell you something. His wife should have gotten it for even allowing that, even condoning that type of, you know, behavior from the daughter. You know, like really.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. That is, yeah. I might have caught a charge on that one. I just gone and got that one on my record.
So imagine that little girl now, right? Like she's 11, 12 years old. Imagine her at 21 at the gas station trying to sell you some cologne or perfume for your old lady.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's where it comes from. That type of dumb shit right there.
But that's what I'm talking about. And like I said, she was an attractive young lady, but it was still one of those. The fact that she said that.
Yes.
And then like my sister works for MGM, so big corporation, a lot of things. But she was saying they were doing orientation and things like that. And I raised her, so she wore a business suit and all that. And my older sister's at the house too, so she knew what time it was when she went in there. She went in there, she was overdressed. People were coming to these job fairs and interviews and orientations, flip flops, sweatpants,
tennis shoes.
But people are so desperate to get help.
Lingerie.
I can't, I can't take it. Bro. Oh, so real quick, let me break that up. I got to show y'all what George was talking about. George sent this to me earlier. He was not happy about it. This is their version. What's this, George?
What is that?
Come freaking on.
Snack? Is that a snack?
That's a cheeseburger that came with as an appetizer on one of our meals.
That's an appetizer? That's a snack. That's like popping an M&M in your mouth. That's like giving a whale a TikTok.
I mean, and it's a full-on cheeseburger. I mean, I'm talking lettuce, tomato, everything.
But dog, it's called.
Look at it. Show the other picture on the plate by itself.
But dude, it's still called. It's called a slider.
Yeah,
that ain't a slider. That was slipping.
It's called a slider for a reason. So here's the other.
Look,
that was they tripping if they think someone's gonna get full off of that.
That motherfucker right there is an insult to Shaggy and Scooby.
All right.
Wow. No way.
Wow.
That kind of made me chuckle.
And it's not even like 3 or 4 of them on a plate. It's just one.
One.
And they had the nerve to double plate it.
Now, George knows this. If you've been on a cruise, you understand that when when you get a plan or things like that, you get to go back and do some different things. So of course they're not going to just give you a bunch at one time. They're going to make you keep coming back. So that's part of it.
George, how much was that burger?
So what this was it was a steakhouse that we went to. And it was like, I don't know, like $150 for the meal.
Oh, okay. I understand.
And then you got a free bottle of wine. And we ended up with 2 bottles because somebody else gave us their bottle.
That was nice.
But so that cheeseburger, it wasn't even part of like the order. You know what I mean? Like we ordered an appetizer and we ordered the main course and then we ordered the dessert. So you know how while they're making your food, they bring other foods for you to eat. You know, most places will bring you some bread, or whatever, or just some little odds and ends. She came out with that cheeseburger, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
He's so ungrateful.
I couldn't do nothing but laugh.
That's a hangry man right there.
It's like a pre-appetizer.
That's not even a pre-appetizer.
Bro.
And then you make it so bad, it had the nerve to taste good.
The nerve of them.
Right.
How dare they?
The nerve to taste. The burger was juicy. The bread was perfect. Not too hard, not too soft.
You got 2 bites.
No, that was like a half a bite. I don't even think I chewed it. I just swallowed it whole.
See, we won't talk about. This won't talk about. Yo, people.
That's wild right there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all what these 2 knuckleheads in their Belize doing their thing. But that's pretty damn funny. So. Yeah, these are y'all people. These are y'all people. So here's.
But I don't think I'm gonna retire and move to Belize though. This one person. This one person I was talking to. They had a 4-bedroom. They live in a 4-bedroom house. 4-bedroom, 2 baths. They were renting for $125.
Oh, I know.
A month.
A month? That's it?
Yeah.
Now look, Y'all know I love talking about going abroad. I would be considered a passport brother if I wasn't already a family man because I'd be gone. But people say it all the time. I've been a couple of places and people talk about it all the time. Anywhere outside the US, you can live like a king for very little per month. So like what we spend on
Right.
groceries in a week or out drinking, whatever, that's your whole rent and utilities because other countries don't have the cost of living we have here. And you talk about places like Belize, Costa Rica, places like Cozumel, places, parts of Africa. What you make, what you grind it out to make here just to barely pay your bills, you could have housekeepers, doctors, everything in other countries. It's something to think
Mm-hmm.
about, but we don't like the idea of leaving America because of convenience. But
Right.
what George is saying is true. A lot of Americans are getting a little bit older and they're
Mm-hmm.
dipping. They are dipping because they're like, look, it's too much to live here. It costs too much.
Yeah.
But then you go somewhere like that, like you said, 120 a month. You can, if you say I ain't gonna work for 6 years, you can pay 120 a month off your savings or off your credit cards. Think about it. If you got a credit card with $5,000 on it, you won't have to work the whole time and do whatever if you didn't want to. You know what I mean? But this
Right.
is how inexpensive it is to live other places. I've been a few places and it's very cheap comparatively.
Great work from home location right there.
Oh yeah, you can make $5 a day and be doing great. Why you think all your companies that do your tech support and all, why you think they're not in America? Why you think you got to go
Right.
wait? Say that again? Because they paying them 8 cents a damn hour to live there.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's true.
Right.
It's true though. 100% true.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, trust me, dog. It's something to think about. I ain't gonna lie. I've debated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You can
never
go over
been able to
there.
make it
You can
though.
go over there. You can spend 100 grand, build you a house,
No,
and
you could build a compound for 100K most places. Like a hundred
yeah,
thousand
yeah,
will get you
yeah, yeah,
a mansion, cement
yeah,
walls
yeah,
around everything, beach. I mean, for
yeah.
real, for real.
Exactly, exactly,
Pe- People don't be
exactly.
thinking like that, but that's the truth. So, but y'all know me, I love traveling. So, like I said, I'm with you, George. I'll be sending photos here pretty soon because it's about that time for rides. You get up in the air and on the ship and all that. You know how we do.
Oh yeah. Next week I will have some. God dang it, my phone is doing its own thing. Next week I'll have pictures of Cozumel.
Okay.
I'm trying to go shoot a video on the beach. I'm gonna give me some Corona and sit on the beach with two chairs next to a palm tree, just like they do in the commercials.
I mean,
You
hey,
know
you
all those. You know all
play
the Corona. You know all the Corona commercials were shot in Cozumel.
all of them. No, I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know that
Yeah,
either.
all those ones, all the Corona services, the Snoop Dogg and all
Yeah,
this. Everyone that's on the beach, those are all shot in Cozumel.
Well, then you need to go on a shoot a CB and the Boys
for sure, for sure.
Corona commercial in Cozumel. And we need to get with
Right.
Heineken or whatever
Corona.
beer and be like, yo, look.
This is what we doing, right?
Yeah, right, right.
What
You
what
put
what
it
uh
in
what
the have a girl say. You too, JJ.
Good
Take
night,
care, JJ.
JJ.
Good
so
night.
before we go, before we almost out of time, but Mimi, you said you're going to the Midwest in a couple of weeks. You're gonna be with our brother. So what y'all got popping? You and I said it, because that's our guy.
Yes. So there is a show that I
George,
actually
mute
was
your
on.
shit, bro.
Yes, I was actually on season 2 of From Her Point of View. And we are going to be shooting the show live on the 25th, which is going to be on the Saturday. And then on the Sunday, I said it and I have a show. It's going to be, okay, so this is the thing. It's not a cooking show. We're just going to have like sauces, by other people, and stuff like that. We're going to it started out with us just wanting to do a Zoom and do
Right.
like our food thing and make it happen. And then all of a sudden it just turned into a show that we're going to do, him and I. So we're gonna actually be doing the show live on the Sunday. And I kind of like just wanted it to be like us. Let's just do us, and then see how it goes. And then he was just like, nah, we're gonna do it big. So I was just like, oh gosh, so here we go. So it's gonna be big because he doesn't do anything small. So you know, it's just what it is. But it's called Food Chronicles with Mimi and I Said It.
Okay.
And we're gonna be doing this once a month, the last Sunday of every month.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah. So it's gonna be excited. I'm excited. You know, he's got his brand going on. He's got T-shirts and all that stuff. He just opened up his store, so he's doing great.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Awesome.
Yes. So shout out to I Said It. I think he's probably working right now, but he always tries to tune in a little bit when he can.
Our brother drops in from time to time. That's why I got to give a little love and support because you know I follow him as well, and so you know I see what he's got going on and things like that. And I'm always checking and you know I'm lurking in the background. So I just wanted to make sure you know we threw him out there. It's my man.
Yes, definitely.
Midwest boy. So you know I always got to keep that pushing. So
yes. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. I'm excited about it. I ain't never been to Chicago before, so he already has a little trip for some of us females, and he's gonna do the whole little, you know, tour on the whatever. You know,
take some Kevlar. Hey, take some Kevlar.
Yes.
Them crazy motherfuckers out there, boy.
I know it is wild out there for real. From a lot that I've heard, so I'm just like,
Shy is wild.
It's gonna be in and out.
The Shy is wild. I ain't gonna front, but yeah, you know, if you know where to go with who to be with, it's gonna be a good time. But get in, get out. I got some Chicago stories, so I promise you. Get in and get it.
Yes.
Trey ass. But you gotta work, Trey. I can't stand him.
You gotta work. Thank you, Trey. I knew you would.
This fool, this dude cracking me up. Trey, you gonna pull up? Trey gonna pull up, make sure everything tight.
He's pulling up, okay. Pulling up in the Chi-Town.
Hey, listen, that's about a 7.5 hour clip. Trey can make it. That's good. Okay, another random shit because Roger loves to be random. There was a guy that was accused of, I hate to say it, you know, sexual assaulting a 14-year-old. So he gets 50 years. He copped a plea to get 50 years and castrated as part of his deal so that he can get out in 50 years. What's your thought?
Okay, hold on. I'm so sorry.
So there was a guy that was convicted of raping a 14-year-old, sexual assault, whatever you want to call it. As part of his, I guess, plea deal, if you want to call it, he agreed to 50 years in prison and to be castrated versus, I guess, life imprisonment or death penalty, whatever. He chose castration and 50 years, with a chance of parole at some point. So, what's your guys' thought?
It's his choice. Mm-hmm.
Louisiana, physical castration for the rape of 14-year-old girl. And she got pregnant, by the way. Go figure. I should put him on blast. 54-year-old Glenn Sullivan, senior. Yeah, I'll put him on blast.
Senior at that.
That part.
Wow.
But remember we talked about chemical castration and things like that a while back. Like, so, you know, I don't know. Like I said, you know, I know my thought process, but we ain't gonna talk to Roger about it because, like I said, you know, we're going the legal route. So,
would that be?
Yeah, go figure. Louisiana, hell, shit, it's probably related. But you know, but as women, y'all think
they should cut it off regardless.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, you know, this young lady, this little girl, she's not even a young lady, she's a little girl.
Yes.
That's it. She's for life. She's messed up.
Yes, of course. Of course.
Literally.
Right.
I feel like she should be able to witness his public execution. That's how I feel.
Yes.
Because I think that might help ease the trauma. If she goes, well, I know he ain't around anymore. So like she should be able to witness it. I think she should be able to pull the damn switch.
She should be able She should be able to do it.
Yeah.
She should be able to do it.
Yes.
And it needs to be by firing squad.
I think they should bring it back too, George. I'm with you, dog. They should bring it back.
Yes. The firing squad, and the cutting of the hands if you're stealing.
Hey, with buckshots from a shotgun, like 20 feet away, and just shoot the limbs, first his legs, then his arms, save the chest for last. You know, that shit burn. And damn buckshots.
See,
He said burn
George is about that torture.
And then dip him in some alcohol.
I listen. The more you come up with, the better I feel because, I don't care about people talking about mental illness and all that, but some shit I will never be able to defend or get on board with when you start talking. Oh, mental illness, sick, whatever. I don't give a shit. Right's right, wrong is wrong. Get him out of there. Get him out of there.
And that is a serious subject matter because even like people that go through that type of trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lifetime. That's a life.
That's the kind of thing that everything is a trigger moving forward for the rest of your life. You have triggers that are going to happen just because it happened to you and you see it happening to somebody else and you didn't do anything about it or somebody else didn't do anything about it. And you have this forever burn to want to just put somebody in a garage and just peel their skin and just light them on fire. I mean, I'm just saying, it's just, you know.
Hey, look, I ain't.
Hey, and then I'm gonna tell you. On top of that, I'm gonna throw a whole nother twist to the situation because I think when that happens, dive in deep and see the whole situation and scenario. Because some of these parents of the children that happened to, they need to be shot too. Because I'm on this boat and I'm looking at some kids walking around in swimsuit outfits that ain't no way in hell I let my daughter wear.
Right. And I mean,
you know,
that's true.
I got it's 12, 13-year-olds walking around here in two pieces that really ain't even two pieces. They like threads.
Dental floss, right?
Like this, right? I'm like, you fucking 12. What the hell? Where's your parents? They need to be beaten. But if my daughter was 12 and out here on this damn boat, getting in this damn pool, she'd be wearing a commode. A whole goddamn. She'd be looking like Alibaba jumping in the water.
But it's like I said, and we talked about this earlier. CB was saying the same thing. It's too many people that are supposed to be leading by example that are trying to get attention. Now, no disrespect, because again, we love women, and if y'all show us, we're going to look. But I think it's sad how thirsty so many of these parents and grandparents are doing these walking challenges, strutting challenges, showing they walking so you can see their butt. You're desperate and it's pathetic. It's thirsty. And so you don't have a problem with your daughter or granddaughter, whatever, wearing these little teeny weens because you're trying to compete with it. The fact that you're trying to put yourself in the same bracket as someone that young means you haven't let it go. You haven't given it up. That's pitiful. That's pathetic. And that's what's going on because social media has given this false sense of in value and entitlement to people that look, no one to let that shit go. But you're on here trying to get attention. And I see it all the time. Every day I look at it, I'm like, that is pathetic. That's sad. But I'm rewind and watch it walk again. That's how we think, dude. That's how guys think. I'm going to look. If you show me, I'm going to look. But I'm thinking to myself, I wouldn't sign that lease. I wouldn't buy that. I would, it's just what it is. It's a rental car. And so, like that kind of, it's the truth. I'm not going to purchase this shit. I'm going to drive it, dog it out. That's what's sad about it. But they're trying to get monetized. They're trying to get attention. It's really, that means you have no fulfillment in your life. But I digress. It's pitiful. But yeah, what you said. Also, real quick before we got to go pretty quickly. But there was a Las Vegas teacher here that I think he got fired, got in trouble because he beat the shit out of a student that called him a racial slur. My thing is, hey, listen, I put money on his books, or I'll help pay his retirement because these kids are getting out of hand. He wasn't taking it. He put the pause on them. So these kids are they're out of control.
Yes.
So listen, I'm a lobby for this brother. It was a brother too, but I'm a lobby for this man because he's one of those like us. He's not gonna take that shit. I'm here to help. I'm here to educate. You come in here, you call names, you do things because you think that you have immunity.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's that privilege.
Yeah. All right, I got you. You can't talk if your lip is swollen.
Right.
So yeah, that's really that. But yeah,
I'm gonna put you in the trunk and go driving crossroads.
damn, George, you gonna trunk them? I mean, we got a lot of room out here in the desert, but I'm just saying, can you at least call me ahead of time and let me know.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them in the trunk and find the bumpiest roads I can find.
Yeah, but see, I would. You couldn't pay me to be a teacher, like in this day and age, or any kind of a. Nah.
Yeah, and George, don't lie to the doctor when you go to your doctor's appointment again and they ask that stupid question. Do you ever feel like hurting yourself and hurting someone else?
George be like, me, no, but other people, hell yeah. They'll put you away, dog. They'll put you away for that. They will.
I'm telling you, they got the truck in the back waiting.
Mm-hmm.
White jackets are in this time of year, brother.
Ooh, yes, this is the time right now. As soon as the weather changes, ooh.
So true, so true.
Speaking of white coats.
Hey, I used to torture animals when I was a kid.
Damn, dog, that's the makings of a serial killer, George. You sure you ain't the fucking
Bruh. Hey. I keep telling people I'm a sociopath for real. They just don't.
Right. Have you sought help for this? I got friends that are therapists. I can get you in for a discount.
I am a controlled sociopath.
Bruh.
Enjoy your control. Look, we down a few minutes, so I'm gonna get out of here. Look, it's been fun. I just like throwing wild shit at y'all. So if you guys got anything, in the future, it doesn't matter. Just kick us down. We love questions and commentary because it makes us think a little bit, and it keeps us away from certain other goofy shit. So
true.
Anyway, I'm out. My drink is almost broken, so the show is over for me. Love y'all.
Bruh.
So sweet. So Shimoni, Erica Taylor, JJ, Nathan, Trey, all you guys, thank you so much for coming through. Shout out to I Said It, that's my boy. Shout out to Russell, to Idiot Fingers and my team. Shout out to all you guys. One love. God bless. See you guys next week. George?
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us. I'll have some pictures and videos of Cozumel for y'all next week. And you know me, peace, love, and hair grease.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone, for rocking out with us. You've been listening to CB and the Boys. We come to you every Wednesday as your weekend. Oh my God. We come to you every Wednesday as your midweek motivator, offering you motivation, conversation, laughter, occasionally music, and a whole lot of fun. So everyone, don't forget to like us and subscribe. In order for us to bring you more and do more, we need more subscriptions, more likes. So hit those thumbs up and like us and subscribe. Don't forget to visit our website. There you go. Like us and subscribe. Don't forget to visit our website, cbandtheboys.org. And that is boys with a Z.org, as well as our Facebook page, our Instagram page, all CBN the Boys, and our Twitter page, CBN the Boys. So don't forget to check us out. Thank you. Rock with us next week. We'll be back, same time, same station. So without further ado, everybody, thank you for joining us, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Where's the kitty cat?